Marathon by Hot Air. So last month, my brother Jake decided he was going to prove a point to the family during Sunday dinner. Apparently, after watching a documentary about ultramarathons, which, for the record, he only watched because the remote was across the room, Jake declared that running a marathon was basically just walking, but with more optimism. He claimed, in front of both our parents and Nana, that he could run a full marathon with literally zero training, because, and I quote, "It's all in the attitude and the shoes." Of course, this was met with a round of eye rolls and a bet involving who would do the dishes for the next month. Fast forward to marathon day, and Jake shows up in his old high school gym shorts, a pair of Crocs, and a Camelback filled with iced coffee. He insisted on starting from our house, which is conveniently located 26.2 miles from absolutely nowhere, so we all piled into the car and drove him to the starting line, which was a faded chalk mark on the sidewalk that Jake made himself. My sister and I were in charge of support, which mostly involved holding his phone and pretending to take inspiring photos of him stretching. Now, here's where things got weird. Jake did not break into a run. In fact, he didn't even walk fast. Instead, he decided that the true test of endurance was to talk about running a marathon the entire way, while strolling at a pace best described as mall walker at 9 a.m. He narrated every mile with detailed commentary on hydration strategies, the physics of stride length, and his personal philosophy on blisters. By the 5th mile, we realized we had heard the entire Wikipedia article on marathons, plus his unsolicited thoughts on toe socks, and by the 10th, he had started giving pep talks to confused strangers at bus stops. 8 hours later, as the sun was setting and we finally arrived back home, Jake still looking annoyingly fresh, my mom asked if he'd managed to run the whole thing. Without missing a beat, my dad said, "Oh, he ran a marathon, all right, ran his mouth, that is." And just like that, Jake became the only person in history to finish a marathon powered entirely by hot air.